My name's Pete Devlin. I live here with my wife Anne. My mobility problem is I've got a long-term high-level spinal injury. We moved in to this apartment about 18 months ago, and we had the bathroom altered to a lower, more accessible bath where I used a bath seat across it, which worked. But I only got a couple of weeks use out of it before my situation changed again. Until we could get the bathroom sorted out properly, we've just been doing, blanket baths. So we wanted the bathroom adapted properly as a wet room. I had at least 4 people in the Peterborough area who advertised themselves as wet room installers, come and have a look. I wasn't very impressed. It's a difficult site because we're on the 7th floor, access is very limited, and it's leasehold. You can't break into the structure of the building, so we can't break into the floor to put a waste in or a hoist track into the ceiling. I saw the website. I was interested in what it said, so I gave him a phone call. Kevin came round. He knows firsthand about the problems you can have with a spinal injury. I was impressed, my wife was impressed, so we decided to go with it. Also, he didn't want all the money up front, so we have staged payments, as it should be in a building job, and we still owed Kevin a substantial amount of money by the time we came back, so if it hadn't been right, we wouldn't have paid him until it was right. Our new wet room has got a slightly raised floor to allow the waste from the shower to run off underneath. That's not difficult for me to access. It's a fully wet roomed floor, so it doesn't matter where you get the water. The basin that's been installed, I'm very impressed with that. The one we had put in before was basically at chin level, like a hobbit, which was hopeless. This one's in the right place. And the way it's formed underneath, you can't get your legs or your knees on a hot waste and burn yourself without knowing. But also, the shape of it, as you come into the sink, actually just gently pushes your legs aside so you can sit there properly. The radiator's been moved up slightly. Things like, I've got a couple of grab handles on the wall by the toilet. They've been replaced exactly the same height from the floor in the same position as they were. So for me, when I do get back to standing a bit, that's exactly where they should be. And that's important, little bits like that. We're very pleased with the outcome, the work, etc. It's very high quality, it's a very good job. They're also very clever, down to things like the door to the bathroom. How was we going to fix that? Did we have to get another one? They turned it upside down. I was very impressed with that. So it now works in the opposite direction and it looks like it's always been like that. So yeah, really, really pleased with that. We arranged to have the work done and completed in a 2-week slot, and we couldn't stay here, so we went to Lanzarote, which sounds a bit spoiled, but didn't really have any concerns about the work getting done and finished on time. We got back late on the Friday evening, which was the last day of the 2-week slot. 10 o'clock at night we came in, the place was clean and tidy. The wet room was absolutely superb, it was really good, really nice to come back to. And I could tell that they'd been working right up to the minute because you could still smell the wet paint and a bit of silicone and things like that. It was still drying, so they'd obviously been here till about 6 or 7 o'clock that night. There's a lot of people out there who will do things, will take quite a lot of money off you. We are experienced in this sort of thing over the years, like I say. But it's a big investment. They're expensive, and if you want one to last and make sure it's done properly, you've got to get the right company. So yeah, I wouldn't hesitate in recommending them at all.